Okay, what is going on, guys? My name is Russell and welcome back to my channel. First things first, if you are new to the channel, please go down there, smash the subscribe button, as I want to hit 500 subscribers before school starts again, and you can help me do that. Just go down there and subscribe to my channel if you are new. But with that being said, today we are talking Arsenal, Chelsea and Man United, but not the teams. I'm talking about how the clubs have signed 3 big name strikers. Basically, with the strikers coming, obviously Arsenal fans and United fans and Chelsea fans, there's a lot of debating on Twitter, and I thought I'd give my opinion today. So why? Today we will do Lukaku versus Lacazette versus Morata. And obviously, before I start the video, you already know, shout out to. And if you want to shout out in my next video, all you gotta do is simple as go down there, subscribe to my channel, that's the main thing, then turn on the notifications, and after that, comment down below hashtag team14 and then followed by whatever you want to shout out, and you'll probably get a shout out on my next video, hopefully. If not, do it again and you'll eventually get a shout out, you get the point. So, let's get straight into this video. First things first, let's look into the strikers individually. Firstly, Romelu Lukaku. He signed from Everton for £75 million, which is, yes, it's a lot of money. But the reason why he had such a high fee is basically because the market is inflated, and also to the fact he scored 25 league goals for Everton last season, and he's been scoring goals for fun ever since he came to the Premier League, and he's still like 23. He is strong, he is powerful, and he is a complete centre forward. So you can see why Man United have paid the £75 million for who may just be the modern day Didier Drogba. Just maybe. Now on to Alexander Lacazette. Yes! Arsenal have signed a striker. Hallelujah! Lacazette signed from Lyon for £46 million rather than £50 million with Allianz. Whatever. Big money. Record Arsenal signing. He's a player who scored 37 goals last season in all competitions. He got low center of gravity, he's a clinical finisher, he's got fantastic pace, fantastic movement. And he may just be the modern day Ian Wright. Just maybe. On to Chelsea's new signing, Morata. He is their record signing for £60 million from Real Madrid. He scored 20 goals last year in all competitions. With that being said, he did not start as many games. Obviously, he's got BBC to verse. Not like everyone can beat them. But he also is a very fast, clinical striker who is tall, he is strong, and he can play the ball to feet and hold it up, or even he's comfortable going in behind. So he is also a complete striker. And he just may be the new Diego Costa, which is kind of weird because Diego Costa's still at the club. Wait. He's playing in Brazil with the Atletico shirt, so forget about that. Yeah, he might just be the new Costa, maybe. So now we've looked at the strikers individually. We've seen that the strikers all have a bit of pedigree with them. Now we can start really finding who's the best striker, who's the best for value. So, first things first, 2 of them, and Morata and Lukaku, are young strikers who are yet to hit their peak years. Compare that to Lacazette, who is in his peak years. These strikers have a lot of years in front of them, but there's 2 strikers that have more than Lacazette can offer. And also, they all come from different leagues. I mean, Lukaku's already in the Premier League, proven. You've got Morata, who's come from La Liga. He's also playing Serie A, and then you've got Lacazette, who's playing Liga on his own career, but he's been banging in goals for fun. I think we can say that these strikers know where the back of the net is. Logic. I mean, Lacazette and Lukaku were also starters at their previous clubs, while Morata, you could say, was a bit of a bench warmer, but it's not every day you have Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale and Benzema, BBC in one team. Like, come on, you have to give the guy a bit of slack. Apart from the age and the clubs they played for, and the leagues they played in, they are all different strikers. I mean, Lacazette is a clever poacher type of striker. You got Morata, who is a hold-up striker, he's a clever, modern-day complete striker, and then you got Lukaku, who is just a flat-out bully. And they're just 3 very good strikers, I'm not gonna lie. But that is all good. Now it's time for the crunch questions, the ones you've been waiting for. First things first, who I think is the most value for money. Once again, I want to emphasize this is my own opinion, and if you disagree, which I have no problems against, you can comment down below. Just don't hate me for my opinion, because I've obviously got my own type of thought process. So in first place, I have gone for, yes, this is not biased, but I'm going for Lacazette. And the reason why is that he's the cheapest out of the 3 strikers, he's in his peak years, and if you look at the money that's been waved around for like Carl Walker, £50 million, and that's the same that we get for Lacazette, who could be a game changer for Arsenal in the way he plays, the goals he will score for Arsenal, hopefully. I just think he's got such good potential. Arsenal. He's literally what Arsenal waiting for, and for £50 million in the current day market, that may not be a bargain, but it may be value for money. I think it's the best value for money out of each of the strikers. Secondly, I'm going to go for Romelu Lukaku. I think this guy has potentially the ability to be world class. I mean, up there with Lewandowski and Suarez. Right now, I don't think he's up there. I think he's obviously little parts of his game where he has to improve his touch, for example. But still, for me, he's young. He's a young striker, and he could be United's top class striker for years and years to come. So £75 million might sound big at first, but once you look at the whole scheme of things, he may just be very good value for money. And in third place, I've gone for Chelsea's Morata, and the reason for that is because I don't know what to expect. Because he's never been a first starting striker of any club. Even Juventus, he was only in and out of the team, and Tevez was in and out, and at Real Madrid he had Benzema in front of him. So I mean, he hasn't really showed anyone that he can be a £60 million player and Chelsea's record signing. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on him, especially with Costa, and also because Batshuayi may be putting pressure on him. But for £60 million, I don't know if he's worth it, because I haven't really seen enough from him, and that's my opinion. But he is still potentially a very good striker. Now on to the main question, who I think is going to be the best next season and just overall. In first place, I have got for Romelu Lukaku.
My name is Romelu, but you can call me Tank. I'm the #1 beast, all the rest are wank.
Simple as, I just think this guy, he was Prem proof. And if you look at Lukaku, he scored 25 league goals for Everton. Players like Barkley, Morales, good players. But now he's got Pogba behind him, Mkhitaryan behind him, Martial behind him. These are players that are going to make chances after chances for him. And I fully expect Lukaku to score 25 plus goals again next season, if not even more. And it is going to be dangerous because Lukaku, it may just be what Man United have lacked for years and years. Second place, I have gone for Lacazette. And again, this is not biased to me. I just think because he's proven he's been a goal scorer in Ligue 1, he really fits the Arsenal mold of a striker. He's fast, he's clever, the runs in behind, and he can really profit Mesut Ozil. I just think he could have stayed at Lyon and stayed in his comfort zone, but he's decided to come out of his comfort zone, come to Arsenal, and he might have a point to prove. And with a point to prove with Ozil behind him, I expect him to score 20 plus goals this season and be a very good Arsenal signing. Yes! And in third place, again, I have gone for Alvaro Morata. And again, it's not my biasness here. I don't have anything against Morata. Here simply because I think Michy Batshuayi is going to have a very good season next season. And what I mean by that, I think Batshuayi is going to push Morata, and that can push him two ways. Either he's going to become even better because pressure forms rough diamonds, or he could really struggle in the pressure. Obviously, with what Costa did last year, he scored 20 goals. Morata might be under pressure to score even more goals because £60 million is a lot of money for Chelsea. He is their record signing, and the pressure might get to him. I think it's just my prediction for it, and I just think Lacazette and Lukaku have a little bit more right now, but in future maybe Morata could prove me wrong. But for next season, I think Morata will score only 15 plus goals or even 20 goals, but he'll still have a very good season for his first Premier League season. But with that being said, who do you think is the best signing out of the three? Comment down below your opinions. Who do you think is going to do the best next season? How many goals is Lukaku, Lacazette and Morata going to score? Comment down below. I want to know your opinions. And with that being said, if you like the video, smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. I want to hit 500. Please help me out with that. And yeah, my name is Specialty. And yeah, next season, or the season coming up, it should be interesting. Should be interesting. And I'm going to cover all of it. That's why you should subscribe to my channel. Keep safe, keep smiling, and peace.
Come on, you gooners, subscribe.